Well, we're back. Sorry for the long delay. I know it's been a few weeks, but got busy and at our other place. We had a fire reach within 3 miles of our house, which um, doesn't seem far, but is far. I don't know. We were on evacuation notice. We weren't told to actually evacuate, but it was a pre-evac. So that kind of took up last weekend and the week before. But this weekend is going to be great. It is Saturday morning. We got in yesterday and it just rained and rained and rained and rained. I did get the opportunity though to peel about 3 logs. So we're getting ready to put another couple of runs on this. One of my trail cameras isn't working, so I'll work on that. But I also brought my younger daughter, Addie, and her friend up for the weekend so they can hang out and maybe help me lift a few of these logs. Been playing around with the drone this morning, but it is a beautiful morning. I'm going to get to work on a lot of this before the rain sets in again this afternoon. But I got a good stack of logs, and this rain actually helped. We've gotten 5.5 inches in the last 3 weeks and almost 2 inches in the last 2 days. So it's wet, it's green, and it helps me peel the logs because the bark gets a lot softer. So this one should be a little bit of peeling, a little bit of stacking logs. Oh, we've got a sight in our bows and our deer rifles this weekend because season is about to start here. So we'll do a little bit of that as well. So stay tuned, and hopefully we have a good couple of days. All right, I'm going to take you down through our trails. I'll end up speeding up the video once I get going, but I need to put a new chip back in my lower trail camera because for some reason the other one died, so I got a new one in my pocket, and we're going to head on down so you can see where it is. What stinks is that all the video over the last 3 weeks is missing because of the chip going bad. So I'm gonna take it home and see if I can't recover it on one of my computers. But that's it, plugged in, load back up, take you the rest of the way back. It's always great to see flowers like that, and look at the new tree right here coming up. Man, that is good to see. Best view in the house. Kids are back. So breakfast is done, and I got to get to work on this cabin. So I've got 3 logs that I peeled already. This one is about half peeled, and I'm going to finish up this one and maybe one more in there. So I've got a good run to start working on. So let's get to peeling. And my daughter's being a smart ass and trying to be behind the scenes kind of thing. Well, there you go. The rain last night really helped out, softened up the bark a bunch. So now I've got 5 good size 14-foot logs here. And I think the 4 on the right are going to be my next run. And then I'll try to start making the logs a little bit smaller as they go up higher, because it's a awful lot of work to lift those things up. But man, what a beautiful day, huh? Kids are out 4-wheeling, so they're leaving me time to get my work done. So our next order of business is going to be finding the right logs for the right space. So I know that because right here I went big log, small log, that I have to do a big log on top of this, which would be a small log at that end. I actually think that I have that top log the wrong direction. So anyway, I'm gonna start messing around here, figuring out where the logs go. Look at this. Got myself a scriber. So now I can actually make matching notches, and I did a lot more reading, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to figure these notches out now. So let me figure out the logs, and then we'll get back on and share some of the rest of the assembly today. So I figured out what log is going to go here and what's going to go over there. So now I just got to move them into place. These are biggies. There you go. I'm going to put the other one into place here now, and then I can start scribing. This is a huge log. Big logs. lot of cleanup on this log to get where all of the branches were coming out. So I'll clean them up now. All right, well, I used my scriber and I've got my marks done here. So now I'm going to notch these things out, see how my scriber worked. Not sure. Well, I only got through 2 of the logs because I've been having all kinds of grief with my chainsaws, but I got the 2 long, big 14ers put on, so we're 3x2 right now. And let's look up. Yeah, it's coming in now, so lots of thunder and lightning. So we'll just let these guys sit for now and come back maybe tomorrow morning, work a little bit more on this. I want to get this final one finished notched, and I don't have the notches smoothed out yet, but I think I've been having grief with my chainsaws. They're just not running smooth. I just might go buy a really nice chainsaw when I get back this weekend. So anyway, that's where we're at. I guess I timed that just right. Some good loud plinking. Sounds like we're getting little bits of hail. And pretty soon here we'll get a good old downpour. So there it sits. What a view of the sky tonight, or today. Good morning. I know I've got the same flannel on. It's just to keep me warm. I wear it kind of like a light jacket. But I did not get nearly as much accomplished yesterday as I'd hoped to. And a lot of that was because of just the amount of rain that we got late in the afternoon, and then it rained again late last night. So everything is just absolutely soaking wet around here. But it's keeping my water levels high so we can take unlimited showers and things in the cabin, which is darn nice. So today, in typical fashion, we're just going to be kind of cleaning up, getting ready to go home. But we're also going to sight in our bows and 3 of our different larger caliber rifles for deer and elk hunting that's coming up here in the next few weeks. So I'll show a little bit of that, not a ton, and then I'll do a quick little review of the cabin where we're at there. The other issue, and I started shopping last night, is that my chainsaws. My Poulan I've had for years, and that thing was finally just getting tired. The other one, my dad bought me this cheap Chinese brand, and I think I've already blown the engine on it. So I'm gonna go out and look at stills and Husqvarnas and see what is gonna work within my budget, that I can continue to work on these notches and things on this cabin, because there's still a lot of chainsawing to do to get that thing finished. So I'll check in later, but you know, hopefully today will be a good, different type of productive day. But it has been a fun couple of days. Even though I haven't gotten a lot done, I've gotten a ton done because my Addie's with me, her friend is with, and we've gotten to goof around an awful lot too. So we'll talk to you in a bit. So here's our setup today. We got Addie's bow on the left, my bow on the right, her little 22 revolver that I got her for Christmas this year, binoculars, ammo, and to go through the three guns that we're going to be shooting today. The bottom one in black is a Savage 7mm .8. Middle one is a Savage 30-06. And the top one is a Browning 300 Win Mag Safari issue with the gold trigger. That one really hurts to pull the trigger on, but we're going to be shooting downrange this way, and you'll see Addie probably be the only one I'm going to show. But if you look way down there, that little white circle is what we're going to be shooting at. We'll see how this goes. Here we go, fire one.
Range is hot. That was way high. Do you see where those are going?
So I just shot some arrows that I haven't shot in a while, and I didn't pre-test them to make sure that they were in good shape. And this one arrow just launched over the target. We went and we found the knock, but look at when you get close, the back of the arrow split. So that one's going in the garbage. It's not a good situation. I'm lucky that thing didn't explode all over me, but that's why you go out and test these things before season hits.
Hello. Human style in Crocs.
Start them young, teach them right. Shake your head yes. What are you talking about? No. So true. Gotta love wild raspberries, don't you? Man, very little things better than that. So yesterday we went and we picked about a half a bucket of these. These are red currants. They're the most populous berry in Colorado mountains, and they're quite tasty. And I tried to make a jam out of them, but I had my mixture all wrong and it turned into just a solid glob of crap. So I might pick some more today, but beautiful plants, that's for sure. These guys are going to make the bears real happy. Well, that's it. We had a good morning. We went out and picked some raspberries, some currants, drove the four-wheelers, shot some guns, all that. And unfortunately, this didn't get as much done as I'd hoped. I only got 2 sides on here, which I would have loved to have gotten an entire row, but only got 2 on. But I'm going to buy a new chainsaw anyway. So anyway, great weekend. Loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to head home. We're going to stop at the greatest barbecue joint in Colorado on the way home. The Smiling Pig, it's called, in Bailey, Colorado. So that's where we're off to. But we look forward to seeing you again in the next couple of weeks. Have a great weekend. And remember, do it yourself.